Welcome to a video. This video is for June 8th on a Monday. Happy fun day, everybody. I hope y'all will have a great day. As for me, it is currently on June 6th, Saturday, and the current time is 18:47, which is 6:47 p.m. And this is my second take, which I hope I will make it great. The first one I wasn't really prepared, but I need to stop being a perfectionist and just go with the flow. And let's talk about work. I started about 12 p.m. and I ended at, I think, a little after 2 p.m. or 2:30 p.m. And the reason for that was I was waiting for 2 hours, didn't get any requests, and when I got something in, it was something I would not take, and I was done. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was just fed up because dealing with the drivers from my location all the way to the BP location, which takes about an hour or a little more than that, and to see that there was nothing, and also dealing with the drivers was making it worse, and everything is just so rough and so draining, and it just what can I do to get out? What can I do to get out of the situation I'm in? And on top of that, I also had a conversation with Sierra. I think it's going to be the last one because I think he unsubscribed, and which is okay because I also learned something. And I think when we move on in life, there are people that just can't go along with us. And I'm not saying that is a bad thing. It's just a sign of change. And I'm very grateful for Sierra because he's been there. And I think I talked about in my previous video. And I think he was one of the prayers that I asked the Father of Heaven for, because I remember asking him, is there someone that you could send that I could get support every day to encourage me to get things moving? And I totally forgot. I think I made that prayer, and it turned out to be Sierra. And now that kind of got things moving along, now I gotta really level up and pray there will be others that will join along the journey that have the similar mindset, and that is to obey the Father of Heaven and to encourage each other. And there was a lot of stuff going through my mind. Of course, I'm not sure. I hope I'm not operating out of desperation, because once I decided not to work, I started to see what I could do to be monetized. So I did the Cash App, and I also made a video for my Hmong channel. And I think I gotta start up my other channels. I mean, I gotta be really proactive. In regards to the money, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, because from Monday all the way to Saturday, I made a total about, I think, $70. I think maybe $76. And man, I have bills in the thousands to pay a month. So I need to figure something out, and I need to figure something out quick. My hair is all over the place. I think I'm going to try to grit tomorrow working the Uber Eats to get some sort of comfort, but during that time I think I'm going to make a plan list of what videos to make, what to do, and just to try to plan things out. But one thing I know for sure is I cannot do this alone, but I don't know where I'm going to find help. For the Hmong channel, I did reach out to the Facebook friends because they're Hmong from Vietnam and also from Laos, but I saw no response. And the thing was, I did ask, I think a couple months ago, zero response. I don't think anyone is interested in helping me to learn Hmong or to teach Hmong, so I think it's just going to be me. Because one thing I remember from the Father of Heaven is just ask, and if no one replies, it's okay. Whatever I do, don't beg. Just do not beg. And I also remember he says, if they don't help you, then I will help you. So I'm going to have faith, and I gotta make this work. I gotta learn the Hmong, and I think working out is going to be much easier. I don't know, I still haven't really found a place. I can't work out at the gym, and if people are curious why, it's because of women wearing clothing that to me it grosses me out, but I could tell it gets other guys excited, and you know, they probably work out better. I have no idea, but I just can't be around that. And man, what am I gonna do? Well, for what's next is, I guess I'm going to eat my food. I didn't eat yesterday. I fasted yesterday because I forgot. Well, I did have half a cup of ice cream. So I got this rice. I mean, still smells very good. I'm going to eat this after the video. Man, I got to take a shower too. And right now it's already 18:53, which is 6:53. So I'm going to try to eat and maybe do a Twitch while I'm eating. I don't know if I should do that or not, or I'd probably be wasting data, because if I do the Twitch, I should do something interesting, right? Yeah. Anyways, there's a lot of things I gotta do. A lot of things. I'm glad I'm not too sad about with me and Sierra talking, because before I was really sad, but then I think the Father of Heaven comforted me. It's like, remember like the other people who help you. It's only certain people in our lives, and then we just have to move on. Like, for example, me and the neighbor I was cool with, I mean, he did certain things that was kind of a father-like, and of course I was really attached, but the Father of Heaven told me, no, don't have anything to do with him, because where you're going, he's not going to agree. And of course, just as the Father of Heaven says, I need someone to support, not to take me away from what the Father of Heaven is guiding me to do. And of course, I'm still grateful for him. I'm grateful, and I'm having an understanding. There are certain people that will be in our lives to help us in the chapter of our lives. And yeah, I think Sierra was there because he was one of the answers to my prayers when I asked for the Father of Heaven, yo, can you send me someone to support me each and day so I could get hope or something? But I totally forgot I made that prayer. It was so long ago. And the most important part was the tooth. And for those that don't know, Tooth is the owner of the house. She was a relative that I stayed with, because there were so many things that happened, and things could have ended really badly, because I really did not like that woman, and I wanted nothing to do with that woman, and I had a lot of anger and hatred towards her, and things could have went really bad when we parted ways. But with Sierra's help, because he just kept mentioning love and compassion, and I wasn't really seeing it because that woman was so cruel. But in the end, I had peace with her, because I had love and compassion at that moment when we were parting ways, the last day when I was actually at a house before I became a stealth camper, being homeless. I had peace, and whoa, I'm grateful that I had peace, because that's the last time I'm going to see that woman. And if I would have did the things that I thought, just tell her everything that she has done, and all this anger and hatred going out, that would have been traumatizing for me, because I'm actually caring and loving, and I think that would have been really bad for me if that would have happened, because it might have been good for that moment, but throughout my life I think I would regret it, and there will be no way for me to recover from that. So I'm grateful that I was able to part ways in peace. So I do want to say, if Sarah's watching, thank you for the help, thank you for being there, and I'm very grateful for that. And I hope and pray Sierra's adventure on his new chapter will be great too, and maybe he'll find someone else to encourage. Keep it moving, keep it pushing. And as for me, man, what am I going to do? I am terrified. I need the money, and I don't want to do the Ubers. For those that don't know, it's the food delivery service where I pick up the food from the restaurant and deliver to the customer's place. Man, what am I gonna do? What I'm gonna do? I remember the Father of Heaven studied the Hmong, work out, had the emotional mastery, and then he says, you need help, you cannot do it alone. I mean, for the Hmong channel, I already reached out to the people at Facebook, my Facebook friends, and now I guess they're just there to be friends. Like, I guess nothing in depth. The what I'm saying is like deep down, the DEPTH, man, did I spell that right? Yeah, just nothing deep, just kind of surface level friends kind of thing. And for those that have been following along, I am not really into that, nor into small talks. I kind of want to build something established for the long run. But yeah, anyways, that's all. I'm blabbling. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a short video. Woohoo! So I might do a live stream, I might not, I don't know. But for what's next is tomorrow, maybe I'm going to try to grit the Uber Eats if I can, to kind of hold the bills at bay, at least pay the minimum for the credit cards, because I still have the car payment, I still have the personal loan, I still have like a bunch of other credit cards. Yikes, thinking about it is terrifying. And yeah, anyways, I want to say thank you to those that have watched the video all the way through. If you are new and enjoy the content, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share, and if you're not subscribed, to subscribe, because any interaction with the video will help out the channel. It'll let the YouTube land know that I'm a good content creator, and it would push out my contents even more. And to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for your support. I'm very grateful, I'm very thankful, and I need all the encouragement I can get to keep it pushing, keep moving forward. For what's next is I'm going to try to start posting more on Facebook, and this time also on Instagram, to see how that goes. I'm still figuring out the X. I also created the Cash App. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, because I don't know. I think I'm going to add it to the description, not on this one, or maybe the next one, because I'm trying to settle things down and calm down, and not to do things in a rush where I could fumble and I don't know, make more of a mess. So I gotta kind of do things steady, but also with urgency, I guess what I'm trying to say. And yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching. Until the next, the Father of Heaven willing, hallelujah and Sinji Duo, and I hope y'all will have a great fun day, Monday. Yay.